WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Today I get to talk with Monica Andress and Heather Morrow. They are board members at Torchbearers. How are you guys today?
Hanging in there. We're so thrilled to be here.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are here. I've heard a lot about Torchbearers.
Yes.
But I feel like I don't even have a great grasp of it, even though I know it deals a lot with leadership in the community and things like that. But I will go ahead and let you guys talk about it. Share a little bit about Torchbearers.
Sure. So Torchbearers is a nonprofit organization that serves the greater Akron community. So we do a lot of work with other nonprofit organizations, service projects, and some fundraising within the community. And then internally, we do a lot of leadership development for young professionals. All of our first years, for example, go through a leadership and development training, and second years are invited to as well. And so it's really just about growing not only ourselves as individuals and professionals within our organization, but also shaping and developing the greater Akron community.
Heather, I want to go to you and just talk a little bit about how you got into Torchbearers. Did you start off, I would assume, going through the program before you were a board member, and what made you want to stick around?
Yeah, the great thing about our board is everybody's been through the program, so everybody understands like what the organization really needs, what direction we should go, where are some of the places we need to focus on, and it really gives you a better kind of look at what we need to move forward and continue to grow.
Okay, well, that's fun. And so speaking of growth, you guys are doing enrollment right now, and you are interested in people applying to be a part of the next, do you call it like a class?
Yes, our class of 2026. Yes, our recruitment efforts are underway. Our applications are open for people to apply. They close at the end of June. But you may see our flyers throughout town. We're doing our best to sort of get the word out there about our mission, our vision, where we see ourselves going, how we help the community. Really, we're looking for anyone who is interested in sort of rolling up their sleeves and helping out, and who has a heart for nonprofits. Our entire organization is volunteer-led. All of us work, a 9-to-5 or a full-time job. A lot of us are really invested in other nonprofits, other organizations, on other boards. But at the end of the day, our organization is about coming together and trying to figure out how do we help the next generation of the greater Akron area as much as we can. And if that aligns in any way with something that people are interested in, we would love for them to apply.
So are there any specific qualifications, though? Are you looking for younger people? Are you looking for, people in the business world? Is there anything specific you're looking for, or is it truly really open-ended?
So we're looking to develop young leaders who haven't had the opportunity to get involved, who haven't had an opportunity to be on boards, lead committees, and give them their first chances. Mm-hmm. Torchbearers was founded because a lot of Akron's leadership saw a gap in actual young leader development.
Okay.
And so we do networking, but it's like not our first goal. Our first goal is like you getting you what you need. Everybody's at a different part of their leadership journey. Mm-hmm. And so our members are ages 25 to 40.
Okay.
And then we also look to have kind of a balanced group of people. So we have people from the nonprofit sector, private, government, a little bit of everybody and their different backgrounds, and it really helps us to keep different perspectives.
Okay, that's great. Can you share a little bit more about like your mission statement and what, if someone is looking to join, like what they would really get out of being a part of Torchbearers?
Yeah, so to kind of sum up our mission statement even, we're focused on service, community, and growth, and igniting young change makers is what we call them, to make a difference in greater Akron and find where we might be able to help and support maybe parts of the community that don't get as much initial help.
Yeah, as much love, there are some, unfortunately, parts of the community that just don't have as much support as they need. And so that's one of your goals then?
Yes. And it's been really incredible. I've been with the organization. This is my third year now, And as someone who was born and raised in the Akron area, there were so many organizations, companies, even neighborhoods in the greater Akron area that I had never ventured into. And it's been so interesting to learn Akron's history, go see the neighborhoods, work with them, learn about nonprofits who are doing really great work that I would not have otherwise been exposed to. It's been such a journey of growth. And just to bounce off of what Heather said earlier, Torchbearers is really all about grace. Like when we bring in and patience, like when we bring in a young professional who maybe hasn't had the chance to lead or to sit in a position of leadership, hasn't gone through any kind of development and training, there's a lot of patience, there's a lot of molding. They're working with people who are also doing life for the first time. And so there's a lot of room for growth and mistakes and just sort of figuring it out, which is really special because you don't always get that in a professional setting.
Right.
When you're first starting out, sometimes you're faking it till you make it. And with Torchbearers, there's not really a need to fake it.
Yeah.
You can just authentically mess
Be yourself
up. Yeah.
and learn, and which is a wonderful opportunity for the young professional, because there are a lot of spaces where you feel like you can't do that.
Yes.
Where you feel like you do need to like have it all together in the box, right? Or whatever that looks like. Heather, for someone who's watching this and they're maybe considering if they would want to apply, what would you say to them?
I would say even just apply.
Go for it.
One of the things we do is we do an interview process. So we ask you about you, what kind of growth journey you're trying to be on, what you want to learn, where are you currently with the community? Is it something you're already ingrained in? Is it something you're looking to grow?
Yeah.
And each of the interviews has somebody who's just went through their first year, a general member, and a board member. So that way everyone can give their perspectives, everybody can answer questions, and even if you're unsure if you apply, it gives you the opportunity to continue to learn about what the organization is through the process.
I love that. Monica, what was your favorite thing from the year that you were a part of Torchbearers as a participant?
I think it was meeting people who I don't know that I would have ever run into in any other aspect of life.
That's great.
Even for someone who is really involved and has been here my entire life, like when you walk into a room and you don't know anybody, it's very eye-opening and enlightening that there's just so much of the world in this community that is untapped. And it's been really great to make friends and to develop really meaningful relationships.
Yeah, I hear you on that too. It's, doing this job, I get to meet so many wonderful people. It's probably my favorite part of it. But I'm just shocked sometimes at, and obviously, but how many people I don't know, right? And that, every time I get to meet someone new who's doing cool things in Akron, like the two of you, like it's just so fun to be able to create new relationships. And Torchbearers is one way that people can do that. And I love that. So where can people find information about Torchbearers? Either one of you wants to field that.
Torchbearersakron.com.
Wonderful.
Is our website. And right at the top has, like, as soon as you log in, shows you our mission, vision, core values, and where to apply.
And we will be hosting a recruitment open house next month. June 5th, I believe, off the top of my head, at Stan Hewitt that evening. So there's no commitment. If you come grab a bite to eat,
just check it out and see if it might be something you're interested in.
Companies, employers are welcome to come and mingle. You can bring friends, whatever you like, and we'll all be there to answer questions and welcome.
Wonderful. And what a great venue.
Yes.
Of course. We love
Beautiful.
Stan Hewitt. So beautiful over there. And do you have social media? If people want to just follow along with what you guys are doing, you can share that as well?
Yeah, I believe it's TB Akron.
Okay.
Is what we...
Wonderful. We'll put all of that information up so that everybody can find you easily and just click on it with this video. So we'll have that. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And just a last little thing. I want you to give me some words of inspiration let's go to the graduates of 2025 moving into their, their new world here of working and living here in Akron. Let's give some words of inspiration as we wrap up. What would you say to them?
For me, life is all about balance. It's really easy to overcommit, It's really easy to spread yourself thin if you're going into a new career, if you're going to college, if you're going to a trade school, and you want to get more involved in the community. It's so important to strike a balance, to take care of yourself, and to give yourself grace and patience and compassion, because it's a big world out there.
It is.
And we're all living it for the first time.
Absolutely. I love that. What about you?
I would just say take the opportunity to do something you haven't done before, because a lot of what I've learned and the members have learned to get like involved in the city as a whole have just sparked from small things such as leading a committee that, you know, just helps you continue to grow and helps you stand out, and it's amazing what opportunities can come from that.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you both
Appreciate
being
you.
here. Thank you for watching on Good Morning Akron. We, of course, have more great stuff coming up next, so stay tuned.